Good afternoon, Smithfield Raiders. These are today's announcements, and welcome back. Welcome back, Brooke.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right. Hey, we just came back from spring break. How was your spring break?
It was pretty good. How about yours?
It was good. It was so good that I was ready to be back and get back into the swing of things, because we've got some things coming up, right?
Yep.
So we'll get into that in just a minute. But here are today's announcements. There is a drama club. Did you know that?
Yes.
The world-renowned.
Yep.
Very successful.
Very popular.
Very popular. Drama club meeting this Wednesday from 4 to 5:30 in the Cafe Gymatorium.
6th and 7th grade students, a number of you failed to turn in your course selection sheet for your classes next year. As promised, Mr. Sparkman has assigned classes to you. You can check these out, but you won't be able to change them on your Skyward Family Access site. See Mr. Sparkman if you have any questions.
That's right. There are some courses that we're actually in the works right now of creating for those students that did not turn in those forms. Some of those classes are like, I don't know, picking up trash around the schoolyard, or scraping the gum off the bottoms of the tables.
Worst one.
It's a very rigorous, very difficult class to pass. But anyway, not really. But you guys need to get those course selections into Mr. Sparkman if you have any desire to have a schedule that would be something that you would like. Or at the very least, go talk to Mr. Sparkman. I want to say congratulations to our 6th grade choirs. Both boys and girls took home sweepstakes trophies. Mrs. Crawford and Mr. White are very proud of our 6th graders for putting in all the hard work that they did this year. It's a pretty cool deal. So, did you hear about it?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Congratulations.
Very good.
Students Standing Strong will meet tomorrow morning at 7:45 in Miss Hansen's room on the 7th grade hall. Invite a friend and come join in the fun. Everyone is welcome.
That's right. This is important news for you, as well as about, I don't know, 250 to 300 other students in our school. If you ordered a National Junior Honor Society t-shirt, please come by and pick it up this week. In Mrs. Youngblood's room. That's in that's in 101 over in the science lab. You can bring your money with you, and what you need to bring cash, if at all possible. $12 if you ordered the short sleeve t-shirt. You know why $12 cash?
Why?
Because she's going to give you 35 cents. Because it's $11.65. You could write a check for $11.65. You could give her $11.65. But if you really wanted to make it fun for her, you want something in return, right?
Yeah.
You give her something, you want something in return, right?
That'd be great.
You want your 35 cents.
Yeah.
Now you could donate it to the Mrs. Youngbloods. I've got not a lot of time on my hands, so I'll give you the 35 extra cents. Or you can just say, I'd like my 35 cents. But anyway, either way you want to do it, you can give her cash, $11.65, $12. Or just a check, but that's $11.65 for the short sleeve, and it's $15.65 for the long sleeve t-shirt. So you can give her $16, and she'd still have to give you
35 cents.
35 cents. All right, to keep Mrs. Youngblood's, to keep Miss Youngblood from further ridicule by unnamed administrators. Holy cow! I didn't know. Feel free to round the cost up to $12 or $16. I should have probably read that before I went on my whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So that was it.
Yep.
Now to some exciting news.
Yep.
Why do I have you on?
Because I'm an official published poet on the Library of Poetry in Dallas, the American Library of Poetry.
You know, this is my copy. I went to Barnes and Noble this weekend, and I like to read poetry. You know, I like to read deep poetry. You know, I've progressed. I've graduated from the Dr. Seuss, although I still like to revisit. But I thought accomplished poetry collection, and I like updated poetry too. I'm not just a classic guy. You know, I like the updated. I saw 2016. 2017 hasn't been published yet, but it's going to be. So I thought, well, let's just do some reading. So during my downtime, I just ran across all these poems, and I saw Shattered World by Brooke. And so I read it, and I'm thinking, wow, I know this girl. She is a published poet. That's awesome. That's very good.
Thank you.
So congratulations on that one. And you're already working on your second published poem?
Yep. The next book is gonna come in April, and it's kind of about the what is the best word? Recovery of someone that's gone through a very difficult event and time of our country.
That's right. There's a lot of healing, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shattered World is the first one.
Yes.
That was pretty good, pretty deep. And so we're all anticipating the second one. If you would like to read her poem, you could pick up a copy of this 2016 book and read her poem as well as others that have been published in this book. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
We do have STAR tests coming up. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yes, next week. Next week is a big week for us. The next 2 weeks, really, because this week's a big week trying to gear up for it. Mm-hmm. And then next week's all hands on deck. So next Tuesday, we have our 8th grade math and 7th grade writing. And then on Wednesday, we have our 8th grade reading.
Yeah.
So you will not be able to write a poem and get great scores on that one. But you had that opportunity last year in the 7th grade writing.
Yeah.
So students, I cannot stress to you how important it is for you guys to stay focused this week, 7th graders and 8th graders, for your upcoming test. And even our 6th graders, because we're starting boot camps and tutorials and things like that for them. So now is not the time to get off task and to be outside of the circle of learning. Would you agree?
Agree. I definitely agree.
Okay. Did you have anything else?
Writing is fun.
Writing is fun.
It's the best thing to release your imagination. So,
I agree. And if you're writing, that means you're probably not up to mischief. Right?
Yeah, definitely not.
So anyway, hey, let's make it a good week. I'm glad we're back, and happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
You guys have a good one.